Hello again guys, and welcome back to another video with me, Tom from the Honest Meeple. Today we are going to be unboxing another game from Plastic Soldier Company. This time it is the two-player game from Paolo Mori. It is Blitzkrieg, where you can live out World War II in just 20 minutes. Let's see what's inside. So you join me at the table where I am about to unbox Blitzkrieg by Paolo Mori and the expansion for Blitzkrieg, the Nippon expansion. So for those that don't know, this is exclusively a two-player game that sees you play out World War II in 20 minutes. So if I just read the blurb to you on the back, this is the perfect war game for non-war gamers. Two players battle across the war's most iconic theatres, winning key campaigns and building their military might. So in Blitzkrieg, two players acting respectively as Allied and Axis coalitions during World War II battle for control of the main theatre of the conflict in a challenging game with simple rules, a short playing time, and many tough decisions. So basically the players will be drawing tokens from a bag, and that will determine their starting forces and replenish their losses. So rather than fighting the battles with cards or dice as one normally would with a war game, they allocate their resources to each campaign that's ongoing, winning victory points during that and gaining further resources, special weapons, and using strategic advantages as they play. So as I said, this does have a solo variant, so don't panic. It isn't, I say exclusively two-player. You're not going to get anything above that unless you work in teams. And then the expansion allows you to then add on an extra element, different allies, different country. Sorry, so you've got Japanese unit tokens in this. And you'll then, so I'll read this. So, what if the Axis coalition had won World War II and Germany invaded and occupied the United States of America? And what if Japan then turned on its former ally and invaded German-held America with the help of Godzilla? So this expansion explores the hypothetical scenario. One player controls the German forces and the other player controls the Japanese forces in a battle for domination of America in an alternate universe in 1946. So a very different take on this, but still interesting. So we'll put it off to one side for the time being, and let's open the box up for the main game and see what's inside. Thank you very much to Plastic Soldier Company for providing me this copy to unbox and review. I'll put that there. So the key thing with this is it's kind of a basic war game. It's not going to be a heavy war game, so don't be put off by that at all. As I say, it plays in around 20 minutes, which is almost unheard of with war games, except for Blitzkrieg. So really nice rule book. So you've got all the components there. You then have the game board, how to set up, what the game board basically means, all the unit tokens and what they do, what their actions are. Set up, play, all the turns that you'll be taking throughout the game, and then essentially how you then win a campaign and closing these campaigns off as you go, and then finally the winning conditions. So you've also got the space effects that are on the board, what each space does on the back there. So really nice, easy to follow rulebook, nothing too massive. You then have so these are the solo rules. So if you wanted to play this solo, which you can, this is what you will need to know in order to play it. I'm guessing it's an automa that you'll have. I'll do a quick read. So you'll play as the allied player. You don't need to use the player screens, and then you'll have an AI that essentially takes the turns for the Axis side. So we'll have the board here. Now I should be able to open it up because it's quite a small board. Leave that there. So this is the Blitzkrieg board. you can see here, you've got Eastern Europe, Western Europe, Pacific Ocean, Africa, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia. These are the campaigns that you'll be fighting across. You'll then have 2 punch boards with all the tokens in that you'll be drawing from the bags throughout the game. Do a quick punch test. Lovely jubbly. Punches nicely. You can just see, I'll do a quick close-up of the different tokens. You can see there's planes, ships, tanks, spies, scientists, generals, all sorts on there. Ooh, I do like this. These are the bags that you're going to be drawing from. Look how awesome they are. I'll just put one up there so you can see. That is a very nice token bag. They are cool. Really like those. So 1 for each player there. You then have these are the trackers, the tracking markers that you're going to be using on the board. You then get the 2 screens. You'll obviously need these to make sure no one can see what you're doing. However, they're not just for that, because they also have a really handy key in the back, just in case you forget what you're doing. You've got all the information on there. So you get 2 of those, 1 for each player again. You obviously won't need to use one of those if you're playing. You only one if you're playing solo. And then you get a dice, which you'll use occasionally throughout the game. So that is everything in the core box. However, we haven't finished there, because we also have the expansion. So I'll put that to one side. I'll pop that there. So the expansion has an extra rulebook, a game board, more tokens, both weapons and obviously the unit tokens as well. So you have just a briefer rulebook just to go over the differences that you'll find. You then have tokens. Now they've included blank tokens for you to use for whatever you want, basically. You can make up your own units if you really want to. As you can see, yeah, I thought it was. There is Godzilla. This is going to be really weird trying this out, but I'm excited to see how it plays. And this is the Nippon expansion board. There we go. So you can see there is a lot more going on here. You've got Anchorage, Seattle, Minneapolis, Chicago, Boston, New York, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, San Jose, Honolulu, Dallas, Atlanta, New Orleans, Jacksonville, and Washington. You have the War Victory track at the top here. Similar concept, just far busier on this board. But I don't believe there's many differences from the base game. So that is Blitzkrieg and the Nippon expansion. You can get this on the PSC website at the moment. Do go and check it out. I've not played this myself yet. I'm going to be playing it with my partner. I'm hoping she's not that much into war games, but that's because a lot of them are very heavy in weight. This is obviously a very lightweight style war game, so I'll be excited to see what she thinks. A review will be coming soon, so do look out for that. And yes, thank you very much for joining me for this unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed it, and as always guys, I will see you all next time.